Alright lads, how you doing? Welcome back to Baggy TV, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a good day. Lads, this is one of those videos that is ram-packed with stories. So you need to be relaxed, you need to get a snack while you're watching this video, because this video is going to be on for a little bit. We're going to be talking about the left back situation. We're going to be talking about Ben Chilwell and Sergio Reguilon. We're going to be talking about a defender, Jose Jimenez, from Atletico Madrid. We're going to be talking about Benrahma. We're going to be talking about Willian. And we're going to have a little bit of a talk about Havertz and his story. So there's a lot to talk about in this video. So before we get into the video, lads, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Give the video a like, share it on social media, comment. Let's get into the video. Okay, so the first topic is the left back topic. Ben Chilwell. The man wants to come to Chelsea. The man is pushing hard to come to Chelsea. Apparently. I mean, why doesn't he put an official transfer request in? He hasn't done that, has he? I mean, apparently he's saying things, he's suggesting things to his club to show us that the man wants to come to Chelsea. He wants to leave Leicester. Now Leicester needs to budge on their price because Lampard wants to get Ben Chilwell through the door. He wants Ben Chilwell at Chelsea. So how does he get that to happen? He's not going to pay £80 million for the man. We're not paying £70 million for the man. So Ben Chilwell needs to get his team, his club, to reduce their asking price. Put in a proper transfer request through, mate. Get Brendan Rodgers to budge, because there's no way on this planet I can see Chelsea paying more than 50 for you. Ben Chilwell, you're a great player at the right price. You're not a great player at 80 million. You're not a great player at 70, 60 million. At the right price, you're a great player with a lot of potential. You tick a lot of the boxes when it comes to what Chelsea are looking for in a left back. But Ben Chilwell needs to get that price reduced. Now Sergio Reguilon apparently also wants to come to Chelsea. Apparently the guy is interested in coming to the Premier League, and he is definitely interested in coming to Chelsea due to the fact that he wants to get more playing time. He wants to be a regular wherever he goes. He's had a great season this season and he wants to continue. He doesn't want to go to a club where he's going to be sitting on the bench. So who's he going to be? Who are we going to go for? Because apparently we're in advanced talks with Sergio and Real Madrid. If we're in advanced talks in that situation, if we are looking to get this player who is reasonably priced and who we can get on a variety of different options, we can even get the man on a loan for a year with an option to buy, like I've said in the past, as we did with Kovacic. That is a very good option for us, because if he comes in for a year and he performs, brilliant. If he doesn't perform, we can always say, you know, mate, thanks for your service, see you later, and bring in Chilwell or whoever. You see, there is talks that Chelsea may be in the market for two left backs, and this is where Ben Chilwell and Sergio could come in together. But really, do we need two players of that caliber coming in together? Would we see a challenge? Would we see a competition for that starting position? Would we see bias regarding Ben Chilwell because he's a favourite of Lampard, and would we see Sergio being pushed aside? Is it a good idea to have two left backs? You know, buying two left backs, is that a good idea? I don't know. I don't think so. Not at this point in time. And not if you're buying two high profile left backs like Ben Chilwell and Sergio, because they're both young, but they're both very, very talented. Me personally, I would go for Sergio only for the price tag. If Ben Chilwell was available for a lower price, I'd go for Ben Chilwell purely for the fact that he is proven in the Premier League and he has the experience and he's English. So I would go for that. But that's just my point of view. So lads, regarding the story, I want to know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you think in the comments regarding the story. It's a very, very important story. Now, the next one. Willian has agreed terms with Arsenal. Willian will be going to Arsenal. He has agreed a £100,000 a week contract. 3 years. Apparently there's an option to extend it. 4 years. Yeah, Arsenal, mate. Arsenal are always on point when it comes to their contract negotiations. They always get their man for the right deal. I mean, just look at their contracts and the players that they have. They've got players that are earning £300,000 a week just to be on the bench. Actually, they're not even on the bench. They're like sitting at home watching on the telly. But you know, it is what it is. So well done, Arsenal. Willian, mate, well done. You got the deal that you wanted for yourself. Anyway, best of luck, and tell David Luiz I said hello. Moving on to Said Benrahma. Said Benrahma, lads. Said Benrahma, his value has gone down from, what was it, 40 million, publicised a few months ago, to now being 16 million, as Brentford didn't get into the Premier League. 16 million for a player of Benrahma's quality is a no-brainer, lads. And that is why we are seeing Spurs on the case. Said Benrahma has been linked with a lot of Premiership clubs, a lot of big names. And the most recent one is Spurs for 16 million. If Said Benrahma goes to Spurs for 16 million, oh my god. I mean, this really will be a disaster. Because we do need another winger. Lads, think about it. I'm not having Mason Mount as a makeshift winger. A lot of people are talking about Mason Mount can play in that position. I don't want Mason Mount to play in that position. I want a player who is that position. Okay, who do we have? Who do we have as a winger right now? Let's just think about it, lads. I mean, you got Hakim Ziyech, you got Hudson-Odoi, you got Pulisic. Am I missing anyone? That's three. Because Timo Werner is not a winger, lads. He can play as a winger. Kai Havertz, should he come in, he can play as a winger. But he's not a winger. Lads, am I missing anyone? Let's just count them again. Hudson-Odoi, Hakim Ziyech, Pulisic. Do we have any more wingers? We don't. We need another winger. We do need Said Benrahma. Because, lads, I'm not having Mason Mount filling in. We don't need to fill in. Chelsea don't need to fill in next season. We had to fill in this season. Transfer ban. Yeah? We had to fill in this season. Next season we don't need to fill in. We can buy players to go in those positions. Lads, we got a lot of tournaments. We've got a lot of matches to play next season. So let's go in and get Said Benrahma. 16 million, it's a no-brainer, lads. So again, in the comments, I know all of you are going to be saying Said Benrahma this, Said Benrahma that, and I agree. We need to get Said Benrahma through the door. 16 million, you know what? I'd pay 20 million for Said Benrahma. Let me know what you think in the comments. So we've got two more topics. We've got Jose Jimenez and Kai Havertz. I'm going to leave Kai Havertz to the end because it's just a small update. So let's look at Jose Jimenez. Jose. The guy from Atletico Madrid, the centre-back that plays for Simeone. This is a very good defender. This is a world-class defender. I'm serious. This is the kind of defender we should be looking at. The guy is valued around £60 million at the moment. He is definitely a player we should be looking at. It seems that Chelsea are in talks. Now, we had the same kind of story when it came to Oblak. It seems that Chelsea are in talks. Even Simeone gave an opinion on the Oblak story. And we are where we are. So is this another one of those stories? Quite possibly. I would love to see Jimenez, or a player of that caliber, come to Chelsea. Our defense needs a player of that caliber. And if this story does have legs, I would love it. But as we've reported a lot of stories of this nature, and when it comes to the centre-back situation, it's one of those that we're going to see a lot of names getting mentioned. I would not be surprised if we get Jimenez. But at the same time, I would not be surprised if we didn't. Do you understand, lads? Because there are a lot of centre-backs that are going to be linked with Chelsea over the next few weeks, because Chelsea is in the market for a good centre-back. And this guy is a good centre-back. Now, Kai Havertz. Lads, the update for Kai Havertz is there is no update. There is no news for Kai Havertz. There has not been anything tangible for the past few days. And everyone is losing their minds over this. Go and look on Twitter. Everyone is like, what is going on? Latest news, Lads, this is something that is going to drag on for a little while. Because it doesn't make any sense for Leverkusen right now to announce players' departure. They're still playing matches. They have a game against Rangers, and after that, whoever it is. But they are still in European competition, and they will continue. They will progress unless you have a miracle. They will progress. So it doesn't make any sense for them to announce Kai Havertz or to even allude to any new developments in the Kai Havertz situation. But that in itself is a good thing. It's a good thing because it means that there is nothing more to add to the situation. You can read that as being everything has been concluded with the player and the club. We know it has been done with the player. We know that terms have been agreed with the player. But we can also read into it that there is nothing more to do with the club. Everything has been concluded. We can read that into it. Could we? We can. Lads, don't get your knickers in a twist because this deal is progressing. This deal is going to happen. There's nothing to suggest that this deal isn't going to happen. Everything we've read, everything we've seen, everything we've heard so far suggests that this deal is going to happen. So lads, relax, chill out, and wait. Wait until the end of the campaign for Leverkusen. And that's when we're going to hear about Kai Havertz transfer to Chelsea. That's how I read it, lads. Lads, appreciate you for making it to the end of this video. If you've made it this far, in the comments below, type the word legend, because that's what you are. If you've made it this far in the video, type the word legend, then I will know who's watching my videos to the end. Write down the word legend in the comment and I would know who you are. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Stay safe and peace out.